See, the day that you and I start thinking strategically, that's the day that Nigeria will start improving. That's the day. Today now, Justice Umar has remanded Sowore in the custody of Kuje Correctional till June 30. June 30. Now, many of you are coming out to come and shout again. Now, oh, Peter Obi should come in and talk. Atiku should come in and talk. Okay. Let's say Peter Obi, wherever he is, hears, and then comes out and says, hey, the remand of Sowore in Kuje Correctional is wrong. There should be freedom. And Peter Obi has said so. He has spoken on this. What do you guys achieve? Let us start thinking strategically. All of these things started with, oh, Tinubu is a criminal, he's a criminal, yeah. Sowore. I thought that was childish. My point, my thought. Because, answer me this. What is it that Sowore, as mature, as intelligent as he is, what was it that Sowore was hoping to achieve by calling Tinubu a criminal? What was it? See, as adults, some things can be lawful, but are all things expedient? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. Your body is itching you. Just because you can scratch it doesn't mean you should scratch it. And scratch it so hard that it gives yourself a sore. Now you said, oh, Tinubu is a criminal. Oh, Reno Mokri also said the same thing. Okay, fine, no problem. Sued you, criminal defamation. See, this criminal defamation route, this is the route that Peter Obi should be going against Kenneth Okonkwo. And it's not because Peter Obi hates Kenneth Okonkwo. It's because it helps to reset the brain of some people. DSS then files criminal defamation charges against Sowore on behalf of Tinubu. And as the case was going, I thought Sowore was on the path to winning that case. Then, I don't know, perhaps out of panic, because in a similar case where the DSS sued a journalist, not even Serap officials, DSS won, and the court issued 100 million naira damages against those persons. Perhaps that's what spooked Sowore. And then Sowore comes to court from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. on an adjourned date. And then the judge did not show. Sowore, with his years of experience, I would say Sowore knows the legal system, the judiciary, more than many lawyers. He knows what a criminal case is, what a civil case is. He knows the demand of a criminal case. He knows that once you are given bail, and the same court gave him bail on personal recognition. Once you are given bail on any adjourned date, the accused person must appear. He knows. Now he came for one reason or the other, whether legitimate or illegitimate. The judge, according to him, did not sit. And then he was told the matter was adjourned to another adjourned date. And then he gets angry. He came on TV, he gave that interview, that he will not be available. Come on. You people should stop giving Tinubu the opportunity to score cheap psychological points. Cheap one. Cheap psychological points. Stop it. I have said it. All of these protests, not be vex, anger is not enough for a bad leader to lose an election. It's not. Just like truth is not enough for a good leader to win an election. It is structure and sharp, clear-cut messaging. Structure. You are giving Tinubu cheap psychological victories with all of this protest. The court then comes, sits on your next adjourned date, and you are not there. They issue a bench warrant. Is that wrong? Is it? While we can focus or hold on to the excesses, and there were excesses on the part of the DSS officials attached to this case, excesses. We're not focusing on those excesses. We're always letting those excesses slide. Look at the case of Justice Crack. Till date, I've not heard of any fundamental rights enforcement suit against the Nigerian army from Justice Crack. I have not. If there was, the outcome, we don't know. We leave such critical things. We leave it. So there were excesses on the part of the DSS officials that we should criticize them for and take legal actions against them for. No, we didn't. Then we start engaging to break the rules. We need to start thinking strategically. Strategically. They don't remand Sowore till June 30 now. Okay. Maybe that's what he wanted all along. He wants to be a political hero. Fighting for the people. Fight. You don't have to fight for the people with gra-gra all the time. Sometimes you use sense. I said it before. If there's anything I like about this MC Edo Pikin, is that statement he used to make. Life na brain. Life na brain. Ghana, the comedian go say, use your kidney. Not be everything be gra-gra. Nah. Sometimes you have to apply some smarts. Apply some sense. June 30, the next adjourned date now. They go hear Sowore case. They will grant him or restore his bail. They will. But you know what you guys have done? Revolution Now people, Take It Back movement. You have helped Tinubu to score cheap psychological points. Cheap one. You have assisted Tinubu to use the DSS to strike fear in the hearts of Nigerians. And I am concerned about this because that fear can lead to voter apathy in 2027. Now, the reason why make me talk all this one, because I know some of you will not sit down and reason. Once you just like somebody, you like the person, whether the person is... We must stop this attitude of building strong men instead of strong system. The reason why Nigeria is like this today is because we have celebrated individuals above institutions. We are doing the same thing with Very Dark Man today. And then you guys make a mistake of thinking, oh, they cannot arrest Very Dark Man. Thank God, to some extent, even VDM knows that after God, now government. He knows. Let us stop giving cheap victories to Tinubu and the APC. All of these protests that we have engaged in, all of this needless talk, what have we achieved with it? We can remove Tinubu with brain. Yeah? We can abuse him with brain, with smarts. We shouldn't be breaking the law in the process of doing that. I will not support it. If you like, say, if they arrest me, Sowore will not come to my defense. I know he will come. But even if he doesn't come, no problem. I will face my battle myself. Because as much as I can, check my videos. If I talk A, I'm not the miss yarn. I'm not the carry yarn. If I talk A, I have my backings. And I would not come out just to make you people excited and say, oh, Tinubu is an idiot. No need. The only thing I know will pain Tinubu right now is when he loses 2027 election. That's the only thing. All of you coming out to install, oh, now prick down the rise. You now think say they pain those people. You think say they pain them. The only thing that will pain Tinubu now is for him to lose 2027. And how can he lose? Free and fair election. How can we have free and fair election? VoteWatch. So I'm focusing my energy on that. VoteWatch will not work if people don't have PVCs. If people don't come out to vote en masse. If people don't come out to vote, we have voter apathy. And another thing that can cause voter apathy is these cheap victories you are giving to Tinubu by helping him to strike fear into the hearts and minds of Nigerians with all these pictures that we are seeing. So we will continue to talk. We will speak. Let us focus on the right things. Forget, they go release Sowore. June 30, they go release him. You can't keep him indefinitely. They're just using him to score cheap psychological points over Nigerians. And I am not happy that we are giving them the opportunity to do so. This is the same Sowore that said, Peter Obi did not defend his vote. Now, is this how Sowore is planning to defend his vote? They have tear-gassed him, made a mockery of him. Some people who are supposed to be even the ones speaking out are now mocking him and saying, oh, they tear-gassed him, to the extent that even Sowore had to speak about it. Now they don't arrest him. After God, now government too. If you are going to fight government, you have to do it with truth and with fact. If you don't, you mess yourself up and you learn a new thing the hard way. And at the end of the day, what do you gain? Nothing. Okay. It will not be fair if I don't end this video again by saying the DSS also had its excesses and they must be careful. All of those is Sean Michael that they are doing in the court, unnecessary. And the DSS must understand something. All this one, fear of the gun. Now, small thing, it could just fly come out for mob mind though. And once that fear of the gun flies away from the heart of an angry mob, now bloodshed, you go kill some, but una self go collect. You should know this. Be professional, DSS. But as far as I'm concerned, the judge is well within his right to issue a remand order. And even Sowore knows this. Why he's engaging in all this needless, puerile, solo, shadow boxing is what I don't understand. But they go release him June 30. At the end of the day, where do we stand in terms of voting out Tinubu through the ballot? That's the only legitimate way. You may think it's not possible. I know it is possible, particularly with VoteWatch. The link is in the description.